Hi, this is Steven.
And this is Michael, and we are the Movie Bros.
That rust is getting off pretty good there, isn't it, buddy? Tell you,
And
all
we
those months,
are.
we are the movie bros. Oh my gosh. Oh,
And
we've
we
come
want to
so
welcome you
far.
to our show.
Yeah, this is our show we like to call. We'll be seeing you. Anyway, guys, we're sharing some of our madness. It just leaks out of our brains after so many years together. But it's a good leak. It's a good drainage
It
because
is.
it allows the seepage to pour out on you.
And
So
it's
that will
not
bring you,
clogged.
oh yeah, it's going to bring joy and happiness. Well, guys, here we are on a, I don't even know what date it is. Friday night. Yes, Friday night.
Thursday night.
Friday night.
No, we're
And
on. It's Thursday night right now.
it's Thursday. It is actually Thursday night. See, I told you I didn't realize what day it was. I thought it was Friday night. It's a Thursday night, the 25th, of course. Thank you, Katie. Yes, it is Thursday. My goodness. Katie's got wicked ninja skills. She's hosting a live stream with like three people on a panel, and she's still engaged with our chat. This is incredible.
Wow.
Katie, you have talent upon talent. That's all I can say.
That's like
Incredible
the ultimate
multitasking.
networking right there.
And multitasking. Dude.
Yeah. And Katie, if you haven't seen Night Shift and you want to see it, you might not want to listen to us because we might be popping out spoilers.
Yeah, Dayshift is a really funny movie.
It's
It's a
great.
fun movie, right? Movie. So
Very fun.
what we'll do is it's been out for a week now, right? It came out last Friday, or was it 2 weeks ago?
I think it came out last Friday, didn't it?
I think it was. Yeah.
Hmm.
So we're not going to get. I don't know if we should get too crazy. I guess we could.
No,
We
it was
we're
two
going to give
Fridays ago.
spoiler alerts. Yeah, I think we could. We can do that because it has been a week, and but we'll let you guys know, of course. Here's the movie we're talking about. It's the Netflix film Day Shift, starring Jamie Foxx, Dave Franco, and Snoop Dogg. And yeah,
Oh,
it was
shizzle.
Facial Mazizzle. And
No.
and so, Mike, why don't you share with everyone your thoughts, initial thoughts of the film, without giving spoilers away? Give everyone your overall arc of the film, review of the film.
I I like Jamie Foxx. He does a great job in the movies, and he draws you in. At first, he doesn't seem, to me, at first he doesn't seem like the kind of guy that you want to like relate to or like. But for some reason, he always does. He always pulls me in, and I always like the guy. And and his sidekick is Snoop Dogg. I mean, how can you not like that? And Snoop Dogg did a fantastic acting job. I never would have thought Snoop would have done that. And then James Franco, he did a very awesome job too. Um, I
Mm-hmm.
thought it was his brother. No, it wasn't James Frank. Was it James Franco?
Uh huh. That's his partner.
Who's his? Who's the older Franco brother?
Oh, I don't know, man. I have to look that up. I'm not sure.
I thought it was the oldest brother. No, I think this was Dave Franco or Dan.
Dave Franco? Maybe that's it.
It's the younger
I don't know.
brother.
I'll have to look.
Anyway, the youngest brother, Franco, he did a great acting job too. I was shocked at how well they did. I mean, I didn't go into the movie thinking, have high hopes for it. I just wanted to have something that Steve and I could watch that would be fun and, have a little, monster to it. And it blew my expectation out of the water, for how much fun it was and the actual acting and uh, value and time that they took to create the movie. How about you, Steve?
Yeah, it was a very good budget. You could tell. I thought it was well funded movie, and I didn't expect what we saw. Like it definitely exceeded my expectations. My expectations were kind of low, not like I thought it was going to be bad, but
Hmm.
I purposely didn't go in expecting this to be great because I wanted just to take it for what it was, and I was hoping for just a decent movie and a fun time for you and I to hang out. Well, we got all of the above plus a lot more because I was so engaged, and we didn't the movie until like after 1 in the morning.
Yeah.
And I'm like, this is a 2 hour movie. There's no way I'm gonna stay awake because it's a vampire movie, which I'm not the most fond of anyway. So I'm gonna tell you something. When this movie started, I never stopped having my eyes glued to the screen for the entire time. I was never even sleepy once. It was great. It engaged. I was very engaged with the content.
I have to
So
say that there was
yeah.
a one part in the movie when they had these brothers in there.
Uh huh.
Remember the brother
Yes.
part?
Yes. I do.
And that was
Oh man,
super funny or
it
super
was
great.
great. It was
Yeah,
awesome.
it was just. I mean, the special effects were fantastic, and
Mm-hmm.
the action was fantastic. So
Yes.
it's a movie I definitely watch again.
Oh yeah. Hands down. I'm actually excited to watch it again. Gonna be doing a watch party at some point here. We're gonna do a watch party. Need to do one like within the next week or two at the latest, because I'm so ready, and I'm gonna wait to see it again until the watch party. So,
Me too.
all right, I'm just tweeting out here on Instagram, let everybody know, or Twitter, that we are currently live. If anyone wants to join, very good. Okay. All right. So yeah, those were our thoughts on the movie overall, and then in terms of like specifics, man. So spoiler alert, by the way, guys. Spoiler
Yep.
alert now from this point forward. We're not going to hold back. If we want to think about a scene, we're going to talk about it. So let's talk about the first scene. Not the first scene. There's the bowling alley comes to mind, but let's talk about the. That's
The
probably the
first scene.
first scene.
No.
Well, the first scene was with the old woman at the beginning,
Yeah.
but which I'm going to say this: all the action sequences, Mike, I thought they were all fun and so rewatchable.
Yep.
Like, just do you have a favorite? I've got one that is a favorite of all of them, but I want to see if you have a favorite, and if you do, if it matches.
Well, I think the one that comes. I mean, I have a couple that come to mind, but I think the very first scene where he walks into the old lady's house, I'm like, why? I mean, if I didn't really know much about this movie when I first
Yeah,
saw it,
yeah.
and I'm like, why is he in this person's house? The guy left,
Hmm.
and so he walks in there, and this little old lady's like, "What are you doing in my house?" And he just blows her away, basically. And I'm like, why did why did he shoot that poor old granny? And all of a sudden, she starts popping and cracking and
Yes.
turns into a vampire. And I was like, oh my gosh. But man, that was crazy. I mean, that was like that caught me off guard. But
Heck
I mean,
yeah.
I have other ones. What's one that you liked?
Well, I will tell you, hands down, my most favorite action sequence. It was when they found the hive at the house.
Oh yeah, with
That's
the two brothers.
that's the two brothers, and they go bust that hive open. Yeah, I could literally watch that sequence over and over again, dude. Love it. It just
Yeah,
keeps coming, and it was funny, and
yeah.
at the same time, it was vicious. But it was like that John Wick kind of violence where
Hmm.
and you're not really laughing in the John Wick window, but when you're watching the John Wick stuff, you're like, oh, you're almost just like you're so like
Into it.
taken, yeah, you're like so into the moment that it's fun. It feels like an adrenaline rush watching these people get killed left and right and all these twisted ways. It's like it's great. It's honestly
Yeah,
really good.
yeah.
That's my favorite. Yeah.
One of the parts that also caught me off guard is when Dave Franco or whatever his name was, the
Hmm.
sidekick. I guess he got turned into a vampire, and he
Yes.
woke up and he was like hungry or something, and Jamie Foxx cut his head off,
Yeah, man.
and his head's there, and he's like, "Hold on
It's
a minute," and
Dave
his body
Franco.
like walks over and
Hmm.
picks up his head and puts it on, and then he goes, and Jamie Foxx jumps back, and he goes, "Too soon, too soon," you know.
Yeah, that's right.
But that was, I thought that was pretty funny, and yeah, it was interesting because the whole thing is at the very beginning, and you nailed it when you said that the old lady was probably the head vampire's daughter.
Hmm. Yes, that's right. I called that one. Yeah, I sure
Yep.
did. Yep.
And he got Jamie Foxx got hit by a piece of glass, and it
Hmm.
had blood on it, and he pulled it out and put it down, and they were able to track him throughout the whole movie
Yeah.
with with that. If he only would have picked up that piece of glass and got rid of it,
Hmm.
they wouldn't have been able to track him.
Nope, they would not. That was, and then I love, and then the dude who was there's a guy that's in the pawn shop. He's like
Mm-hmm.
he was buying these fangs.
Yeah,
It's the guy from Bad Milo who's a psychologist. If you guys seen Bad Milo, and you know,
he
I
plays
like the
like a
characters.
sleazy kind of guy all the time.
He is. He's a sleazy character, but I have to say that I really do like the characters. Even his, um, even his boss, the guy that's trying to get him fired again. Remember, he
Mm-hmm.
hires him, but then he's like ready to fire him again. That guy, even I thought was really good
Yeah, made you hate him.
as a character.
Yeah,
Hmm.
he really put out that like vibe that to where you love to hate him.
Yes, you love to hate him,
And he was setting Jamie Foxx up to fail anyway because he put James
right?
Franco or what's the name, Dave
It's
Franco.
Dave Franco. Yeah, I double
He
checked.
put
It's
he
Dave.
put Dave Franco, saddled him with Dave Franco, and Dave Franco was like by the book kind of guy and knew that Jamie Foxx wasn't going to stick by the book, and that Dave Franco would nail him, and they would have enough ammunition to take him off the force or whatever they were, vampire
Yeah,
hunter group, the
yeah.
Union. It
The
was the
Union.
Union, right?
The Union. Yes. And he wanted him. He hired him back as a favor to
To
Snoop
Snoop
Dogg,
Dogg. Yep.
but then he immediately was trying to sabotage us so we could get rid of him. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
and that didn't really work for him.
And man, what about the action scene toward the end of the movie where, with Snoop Dogg?
Ah, yeah, man. It
Snoop
was
Dogg got his
good,
chops in, man.
and I love that gun he brought. It looked like one of the Widowmaker gun in GTA 5, where it spins. It's the rotating barrel, and it's shooting out like lights.
Oh
It's
yeah,
shooting like the light
tracers,
tracers, dude. It was yeah.
almost like that. Was that Armed and Dangerous with John Candy? And he pulls out that big old gun, and the guy goes, "What's that?" He goes, "It's a 55 caliber gun. It's been outlawed in almost 30 states. It's for
Yes,
hunting bears up close."
that's right. 50 cal Desert Eagle, and that's a real gun, man. I mean, I've
Hmm.
seen it in a gun shop, and it's like, oh my gosh, they said the recoil on that handgun is crazy.
Oh yeah.
I can't imagine the recoil on it. I know. Oh,
Well, I mean, if you look in the movies, they have a 50 cal, but it's like a machine gun,
yes,
and you see like Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff holding them, and you know, so I mean that's all that force is packed into a handgun.
I
You
know.
probably break your wrist after you shoot it.
It might. It's like a 6 shot revolver, man. I'm like, man, if you can't kill somebody in the first shot with that, dude, they're not human, man, dude.
Miss me.
That would
It takes down
require
the house.
uh, that would require a significant amount of dancing. And I know someone
Is
who can dance,
significant.
Michael.
No. Uh-uh.
What?
No.
What? What are you talking about?
I'm not. I'm just nothing.
I'm just saying. I
Saying
know a
okay.
guy.
Uh,
I
he's
know a
not here.
guy.
He's not here right
Mm.
now.
Oh. Oh my gosh. If you are here on the chat and have not said hello, never mind. And have not said hello, please do. Let us know you're here. And if you're watching this on the replay mode, welcome. Glad you found us. We're not going to go for a very much longer. We just wanted to do a little quick touching on Dayshift. It's not really in a review as much as it is talking about our favorite scenes and what we liked about it the most. And let's keep talking in the vein of that, Mike. How did you feel about? Well, let's just say this. What was your overall ranking of one out of from 1 to 5 stars? What would you put it?
I'd probably get a 4.5 star.
Yeah, it's hard to argue against that, dude, because it's for what it is, like the style of movie it is. It really did a good job. I mean, gosh, man, the acting was great. The acting that I mean, and the cinematography was great. The music, I mean, everything was really well done. It's a
Hmm.
super fun movie. So I'm gonna go with you too. I'm gonna go 4.5 as well.
And so the things that probably
Yeah.
would have changed was the wife and child situation.
I almost asked you about that a minute ago.
Um,
Yeah.
I don't know. I mean, when you have like your wife and child situation in a monster movie or a gangster or bad guy movie, they're always going to use family as leverage against you, and it's
Yeah.
like a
It's
common
a
theme.
it's a trope. Yeah.
Yeah, same thing over and over
hmm
again. And they should have like not had the wife be such a belligerent. That's not the word, not belligerent, but
Yeah.
um, she was very. He's out there working, trying as hard as he can. He
Yeah.
can't
And
really
she's threatening
say,
him. Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah.
he's out there, he's working hard as he can. He's trying not to, he can't really say what he does for a living.
Oh yeah.
That would probably freak her out even more.
Right.
But you know, um, but she was just, it was like she was so negative against him. Uh, Probably because him working at night like that, his pool, whatever he had the pool. What was it? The pool. He was a pool guy,
Pool cleaning guy. Yeah. Pool
pool cleaning.
cleaner.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I mean, she just got everything in the divorce, I guess, because he's living in a little crappy apartment and she's living in this nice house, you know. And
Yep.
so the only other thing besides the wife and the daughter I probably would have changed would have been more screen time for Snoop.
Yeah. Yeah.
Because I mean, he was at the very beginning,
Yeah.
or a little bit at the beginning, and then
Yeah.
at the end.
At the end. Yep. It's true, man. Wasn't on there a lot, but I guess yeah, they could have made it work. I said they probably didn't want to. They wanted us to focus obviously on Franco and
Yeah,
Fox as the main character development, um, and it may not have been as good with a third wheel. It could have been. I'm not saying it couldn't have been,
yeah,
but yeah, I don't know what their methodology was. Maybe Snoop only had certain times of days, certain amount of days he could film. Who knows, right? Maybe the cost was too much. But the time that Snoop was there, I thought he really nailed for being Snoop Dogg. You know, he nailed the parts.
yeah. He didn't act. I mean, he acted really. really good. I mean, it
Normal.
it was, huh?
He acted kind of normal, like
Normal, yeah,
just
and
yeah,
it wasn't,
normal.
the Snoop Dogg you're used to, like on music awards and stuff.
No, no,
No,
no.
no.
And there was a lot of action. There was a lot of runs movie, of fighting, a lot of choreography. But one thing nobody did in this entire film is no one ever tripped on something. You gotta you gotta stay on your feet in order to fight. So
Woo, that was funny.
yeah, I
I haven't
mean
seen that in a long time.
I thought that you'd like that one,
Oh
Katie.
man.
Oh, Katie's used to seeing these as super chat clips over on Craven's channel. Um, I have a few here peppered in, and I'll surprise Mike with. That was the first one.
Uh,
There'll be a couple more that come in tonight as we get going in here. Now, Michael, let's talk about before we get back to day shift. Let's just chat for a second about what we've got going on.
Tomorrow,
Yeah, what we've got going on here. Hang on a second. What we've got going on here tomorrow. Why don't you tell everyone what we're doing at 9 o'clock in the morning?
I'll be eating breakfast.
As you're watching what? Yeah, so
Probably cartoons
early.
with my kids, right?
Oh my gosh. Okay, so guys, tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Time, 10 Eastern, we'll be watching for the first time. Michael and I have not seen it yet, so first time watch for yours truly and his truly, and of Top Gun right here, Top Gun
Yep.
Maverick, the new film. It's on Paramount Plus. Came out on Tuesday this week, and we've shown great discipline to not watch it beforehand, and we have not. So tomorrow morning, yes, you're reading it right. It's 9 a.m. not p.m. We're getting up early, and we're going to have some guests. We're going to have the amazing Katie from Popping the Popcorn, who's here in the chat with us tonight. I'm excited. We are too, Katie. We're also going to have Knight from the Night Watch Zone and Coriander from the Night Watch Zone joining us. And to round out the panel, we hope to have Nanette from Nanette's. Excuse me one second. Sorry. Nanette, I got something tickle in my throat. 1 second. Sorry. Mike, go ahead. Please. Nanette's from Nanette's Necessities. I can't talk.
Nanette from Nanette's Necessities.
Yeah. Excuse me, guys. My gosh, thought I was going to choke. Yes, Nanette from Nanette's Necessities channel, good friend of the channel, and a great friend to Carbonite Jedi's to Mike on his channel and me at my channel, Craving Something Scary. So she's supposed to join, but she misses earlier, and she's kind of under the weather right now. I'll just leave it at that. She's under the weather right now, so she may not be able to make it. But Katie will be there again from Popping the Popcorn right here, and Night Watch Zone will be here, and Mike and I. So we're gonna fire it up right here
Will
on the
Coriander be
Movie
there?
Bros channel. What's that?
Will Coriander be in it?
Yeah, yeah, and Coriander. Yep,
Okay.
Coriander. So it'll be the. It looks like it's gonna be the four of us right now. We'll be joining, and we're gonna watch it. So can't wait, you guys. Hope you'll all come tomorrow in the morning and watch it with us, and we'll have a good time.
And that's 9 o'clock Central Standard,
Yeah,
right? Okay.
9 Central Standard, 10 Eastern in the morning.
Oh my gosh, you're making me get
In
up
the
at 8.
morning. I swear, I hope I don't fall asleep. Not because the movie's bad, just because my inner sleep clock is all jacked up to the point where I normally, well, it's just jacked up. Right, I don't have a normal sleep pattern. So the problem is, I might be really sleepy in the morning.
is
That's what I.
confusing.
Well, it is. It is confusing. Um, but hopefully, hopefully at the end of the day, I won't be getting sleepy while I'm watching the movie because I really want to see this movie. What's that? Oh,
Is confusing.
It is confusing. Say your god pronouns.
a little late to the party, but I got it in there.
Because that
Anyway,
used to be your my nickname for you was Sleepy.
sleepy used to be. Yeah, it
Yep.
did. There was a time.
Mm. Yep. Stephen loved my grandma's chair in my hot room.
Oh, the heat. Let me just tell you guys, I don't know about you, but for me, when it gets really hot, and I'm down here in Texas, and Michael used to be down here in Texas for many years, and the heat down here is terrible. Humidity is terrible.
Yeah.
In South Texas, we're down, Houston area, so his grandparents' house, where Mike was staying at the time, they're the sweetest people in the world, but they kept their AC at like
80. It was
80 degrees. And let me
because
just
they
tell
had
you,
like an AC unit from like the 1970s. My grandfather
oh,
was afraid to turn it down any colder because he was afraid it would break. He didn't want to even want to have to pay for a new AC unit.
oh my gosh.
And
I,
then
I just,
I
dude,
stayed with them,
go ahead. Yeah.
and I stayed in the front room, and it was an addition that was built to the house, and it didn't have any didn't have any insulation. So during the summertime, it wouldn't be 80 in my room. It'd probably be about 90 to 95. And I'd
Yes.
have like fans blowing, and it would just be
Oh,
like hot, warm air just circulating, a convection oven in my room. And Steve would come over and sit in my chair. And I swear within 2 minutes, his eyes would be drooping and he'd be like nodding. So
yes. It was
Steve became known
draining.
as Sleepy.
Yeah, man. I wouldn't even be sleepy. I'd come over, I wasn't even tired. And I sit in that chair and I start to sweat. I'm like, oh my gosh. And he's got fans blowing, but it doesn't help. I mean,
No,
it's just hot
there was
air.
no cool relief. We'd
I
have to go out
know.
to his truck and turn on the AC.
Exactly.
I even have
I,
pictures of Steve sitting in the chair when he's like half asleep.
I know. There are pictures, folks. They exist. I tell you, I thought about doing like on the channel, on the Craven channel, having like 6 or 7 of those old pictures uploaded
Oh,
and put a price tag on each of them and say, for this amount of super chat, I'll get show you this picture, or if we reach this level, I'll show you this. I don't know. I thought just for fun, people might get a kick out of that, But
we'll wait till our station becomes monetized and do that.
well, by that time we'll dig out some more. Uh, I know we got a lot. we go we got a long history.
Dude, you should put a high price tag on the video that I created. Steve is sleepy.
Oh my gosh, yeah, that would be, dude. That would have to be like serious amount for that to happen. Yeah. Oh man.
And I'm sure somebody would pay it too.
I mean, who knows? You never know. It's possible. Anything is possible.
Who knows? The
Who
shadow
knows?
knows.
Oh man. So
So, do you know
yeah,
anything about this Top Gun movie?
no. I saw the first teaser trailer that came out in May of 20, I think it was either 2019
I think it was
or
2020.
2020. Yeah, I think it was 20. Yeah, it was 20. It was 20. That very first teaser is all I've ever seen. They released a bunch of trailers after it. I didn't watch any of them.
Yeah, I
I
haven't
don't
seen
want.
any
I don't
trailers
know.
either.
I know nothing, dude, except that first initial, just shots of people. No, or there's only 2 lines of dialogue, which is whenever he's talking to the captain. What's his name from The Rock? The
Mm-hmm.
guy's I can't remember his name anyway. And you're a captain. You should be a two-star general. He lists off all his accomplishments. He says, but here you are, captain. Why is that? And then Tom's like,
It's one of life's
it's one of life's
mysteries.
mysteries, sir. And then the very last scene, the dialogue you hear him say, "Your dinosaur, Maverick. Your breed is dying off. You're a dinosaur." And he said, "That may be true, sir, but not today." Something like that. And
Yep.
Jason,
Hey, Jason.
dude, what's going on, man? Good to see you here. You've found us over here hiding out in our little cave called the Movie Bros React.
The one thing I know about the movie
Yeah,
is that they brought in Val Kilmer, and
yeah,
Tom was adamant about having Val Kilmer on it to the point where he pushed so hard to have Val Kilmer because he wanted to have he said he had such great chemistry with Val Kilmer, and I
yeah,
know I'm just wondering how it's gonna affect the movie because Val Kilmer had throat cancer,
yeah.
and
Ah,
so I'm
I mean,
just
who knows, man? If he's another instructor or something, it
I
could
don't
be
think he
just
is. I think he's like a general or whatever.
ah. We'll see. I don't want to know. I'm not probing any further. I just want to be
Let's watch
surprised.
all the trailers.
No, yeah, right.
Let's see the movie
Jason says,
reactions.
"Sorry, I'm late. Heard amazing things about this channel." Well, Jason, thank
Oh,
you.
thanks, Jason.
It's very kind of you, sir. Jason is the man. Let me tell you. Jason, I don't know what you've got going on in the morning, very early,
Hmm.
where part of the country you're in, but since you came in right after we took this off, so let me put it back up. So Jason, tomorrow at 9 a.m. I know it's early, 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern. We are going to be watching Top Gun Maverick. It's on Paramount Plus. Just dropped this week on Tuesday. Michael and I have not seen it. First time watches for both of us, so we're very excited about that. We're going to be joined by Knight and Coriander from the Night Watch Zone, and if Nanette is feeling up to it, she'll be joining us as well. But Jason, if your schedule allows, I would love for you to come. Oh, there you go, man. Jason, man, you know what's up. I know what Jason's wanting to hear. Michael hates that song with a passion. Oh, Jason, I'm so glad you'll be there. Katie's going to be there with us too. Yeah, like I said earlier, Katie's going to be on the panel watching it along with Knight and Coriander. It's going to be fun, a really good time. So I feel the need for speed. Ow! And he high fives. I remember that.
It's
Dude, I got
not.
Top Gun memorized to the
It's
core.
not the drugs.
It's not the drugs. Oh. So yeah, Top Gun Maverick, man, it's going to be fantastic. So again, we don't know the movie. There's no spoilers. We've avoided all of the trailers, but the very, very first teaser trailer, which we could all pull up together and watch it if you wanted to. But here's the thing, Michael, tell me. And I know you don't know any spoilers, so this is strictly going off of your own opinions, just like mine, my own thinking. What is the thing you want to see the most out of Top Gun Maverick tomorrow morning, and what do you want to see, hope to not see in Top Gun tomorrow?
I want to see all of the dog fights, with the aircraft,
Yeah,
because one thing that I did hear is that everything, all the airplane, and I think you told me this, all the air flight was
Hmm.
done by actual pilots and no CGI. Tom
Right.
Cruise wanted to keep it as true to
Hmm.
real life as possible and didn't want any CGI in there to,
Hmm.
ruin the effects.
That's
And
right.
that's what I totally want to see. What I don't want to see, two things: extended conversations that make it lull, which I doubt it will. Sometimes
Yeah.
dialogue kills part of movies.
Slows it down, you mean?
Yeah, it kills part of the movies. You just get bored. I don't want to see too much dialogue, and I don't want to see any love interests. I don't want to see action and
No
flying.
romance.
Yeah, no romance. Leave the romance at home.
Uh, but if you remember back to the original Top Gun,
I still didn't like it.
it had that romance
I didn't
between
like it.
him and the instructor. I suspect it's going to be in there. I'm going in expecting to see. Now, it may not be Tom Cruise this time,
Hmm.
but I think it's going to maybe one of the younger actors, the new cast.
I didn't like
I
it in
just
Top
have to
Gun. I didn't
believe.
like it in Star Wars.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're pretty much against romance in any movie, any setting,
Well, I mean, if it's a rom com, that's where it belongs.
right? But you won't be watching that. Katie says my stream
Sometimes,
just ended. Awesome, Katie. Well, I know I sure enjoyed any part of that.
yeah.
And Katie says I'm going to watch the first one tonight again. That's a good idea. Watch it
Big
tonight.
Tank Hank,
Big Fresh.
what's
Yeah, I was just
going
about to get to
on?
that. What's up, man? Hank in the house. What's up, Tank? Good to see you.
Are you having a stream tomorrow night, Big Tank?
I don't know about tomorrow night, but I know what he needs to be. He needs to be tomorrow morning,
No, he does live streams on during
Friday
I think
nights.
during the weeks and Friday nights.
Uh, well, Tank, if you're open in the morning at 9 a.m., man, that's what's up right there. Top Gun Maverick live watch party right here on the channel.
If you're ever interested in aquatics, Big Tank Hank can hook you up. And he's got two on
Yeah.
Saturday. Oh man,
Oh, wow.
yeah, he knows everything about aquatics. Fish, uh,
Mm-hmm.
any kind of reptiles. He'll hook you up.
Yeah, he's got a snake there as his avatar, which is great.
Yeah, it's on Paramount Plus. It just released. It's released
Yeah.
yesterday, or has it been out for a week?
It came out this Tuesday, 2 days ago. Just came out, 23rd. Paramount Plus, man. All you got to do is have a Paramount Plus subscription, and you can watch the whole movie. And it's 9 a.m. tomorrow morning. We're watching it here on the channel. We've got Katie from Poppin' the Popcorn, and we've got some other guests. The Night Watch Zone and Coriander will be here. So it's going to be a fun time. Fun panel of us. First time watch for Michael, for me, and maybe even Katie. Is it a first time for you? I think it is. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Katie's first time as well. So it'll be like three of us on the panel that have never seen it, which is really cool. Off to work. Okay, Tank. Glad you're here.
He's off work tomorrow.
Yay. There you go. Katie said, just subscribe to Big Tank's channel. There you go. Thank you, Katie.
She said, "Yes, it is the first time."
Okay, good. There you go. So 3 of the 5 on the panel will be first time watches. Jaws is coming back to theaters. Oh, they're doing a re-release, huh? Nice.
Man, the movie messed me up when it came out.
Messed up a lot of people. Would you want to see it again in theaters, Mike? Would you go back and
Mm,
watch the
no,
big screen?
no,
Yeah.
probably not.
Okay. All
But
right.
Trying to think what movie I'd want to go see in the theaters if it came out. I'd go see The
Hmm.
Matrix again.
Oh no. I will not watch The Matrix again
No,
in the
the
theater.
original Matrix.
Oh, you mean? Oh, okay. What would you go back to watch again? I got you.
Yes.
Yes, 100%. Matrix was fantastic. Yeah, that's a good call. In fact, Michael and I watched The Matrix together in the cinema the
Hmm.
first time.
Or the
And what you
movies if
guys,
you're not from Europe.
well, I'm just saying, what you guys may not know is that this channel is obviously called Movie Bros React. And we are like brothers. We consider each other like a brother. We're really best friends. And the funny thing is that we're the movie bros because we literally saw almost every movie that came out in the late '90s together, earlier '90s, and even into the 2000s. So we saw The Matrix together. We saw Blair Witch. We saw Urban Legend. We saw Scream, Scream 2, Scream 3 together.
Katie, I'm with you 100%.
Yeah. Oh, Jason says, I've seen Maverick, but I want to support and love seeing first time reactions. No spoilers for me. Oh, we're not worried for me. Jason, you'd be the last person in this world I would be concerned about. No, no. I know that. Absolutely, buddy. You're good. This last Matrix sucked, but so tell me, Michael, tell the people what is it? What is your assessment of the movie? Not getting too far off into left field, literally. Uh,
You mean
what is
right field?
yeah, exactly. Either side of the field. What are your thoughts on that last Matrix film?
Um, well, I thought it was the very beginning started off pretty good, but then it just went on tangents and ended up where apparently, Neo wasn't the chosen one anymore, and the woman was, and she's the hero, and he's, it was very twisted, and I just think that they did a disservice to the Matrix series, and they could have done so much better with it, with better dialogue and a whole direction that they could have gone to.
Yeah, a direction that I simply call better.
Anything would have been better. I
Anything would
mean,
have been better. Exactly.
I
We're not
mean,
even asking for like anything crazy here. We're just give us Neo as the hero. That's who he is. Don't take away his powers. Make them stronger.
yeah.
Or if he loses them, help him get them back at the midpoint of the movie, and he redeems himself. Whatever.
I mean,
Um,
bringing him back. They fixed him and brought him back. So what? So Trinity could be the chosen one.
yeah,
You know?
pretty much. So Trinity is ascended now as
Oh
the
my
one in
gosh,
control, and the fake
Katie.
Morpheus.
When we
Katie.
saw that Morpheus and Agent Smith were not going to be in the movie, we almost boycotted the movie. Then we decided to go in with the open mind, and we were totally disappointed. Nightbreed. I tried to get Steve to watch it, and he fell asleep halfway through and couldn't stomach it. But I
Back
loved
through it. I fell
Nightbreed.
asleep, dude.
Nightbreed's one of my favorite movies. That's what we should watch. Do a night, do a live watch for.
Nightbreed.
Yes.
Well, Jason also said this, which is absolutely on point. All right, Crumb is so underrated. Yes, it is, Jason. It is. Well, Katie, it's okay, and I understand. We always try to be respectful of movies that we don't like because we all realize, and you do too. Like Matthew Lillard says, like no director and crew gets together and actors that says, "Let's go out and make a bad movie." Like that's never anyone's intention. But unfortunately, people have limitations. We all have different limitations in different things, and you can get a bad director or a director that's not as gifted or experienced. Actors same way. All those things play into it. So, but it's okay to call a movie. I mean, look, it's just our opinions, right? It's just our opinions. That's all. And I can
Well,
respect someone that says I loved that movie. I'd be like, okay. I mean, that's good. I'm glad. I would say I'm glad you did. Like, I'm glad that
yeah.
this movie made you happy and you found good things in it. I just did not. It just didn't do that for me. And so, Katie, you're all right. You don't have to, you don't have to make excuses. I know you don't. You're not. Trust me. You're not a Debbie Downer. You take things very positively. So it's okay to admit when a movie's bad.
And
In our
Katie,
in your in our opinion.
we want your honest opinion on this. You don't have to like hold back. I mean, you don't have to go on a rage fueled tantrum with curse words and stuff. But we want to know your honest opinion about movies, if you liked it or not. You know, my thought is the Wachowski brothers who did the Matrix original did something fantastic, and then they turned into the Wachowski sisters, and I think it was just one of the sisters that did this new Matrix release
Yeah.
and said it was a therapeutic script because her mom and dad had just passed away or something, and the other sister didn't want to do anything with it. So I don't think they were in a good mental state of mind to do the Matrix at the time. So that's my opinion right there. And I think if they would have put their chops together, they could have come out with another Matrix esque original type movie instead of whatever this was.
Yeah. Exactly. Whatever this thing turned out to be, it just wasn't good. I was really disappointed and had much grander things in mind for this film, and it just didn't hit him. It's sad but true. It just didn't. And but
And
I
they
still like Keanu Reeves and
yeah,
and I still like Trinity, but I just the actors. I mean,
and
I won't be going to see another one, and
they
that's for
never
sure.
asked what's his name, the guy who played Morpheus.
Oh, Lawrence Fishburne.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
never came to him and asked him if he wanted to revise his role. And when they interviewed Lawrence Fishburne, he's like, "Nope, I was never asked." You know, and they were going to work with the actor who played Agent Smith. He was doing, I think, live Broadway or something during the time, and he had time in between to shoot his scenes, but for some reason they didn't do it, and they just went the other way. So I'm so disappointed. It's bumming me out right now.
What could have been, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, poor Matrix. It could,
Uh,
they could have
yeah.
made a Matrix basket case where Morpheus has Trinity attached to him like the twins, and it would have been a better movie.
Gosh.
Matrix Malignant.
Oh gosh. Oh, and you know what? I hear a knock at the door. Oh, I hear a knock, Michael.
Uh oh.
Hi guys.
Oh, look at
Hey,
here.
Katie.
What's
What's
up?
up, Katie?
Nothing.
Welcome.
Thank you. Just chilling.
Maybe, hey, maybe it wasn't actually a knock at the door. It was a pop at the door.
Right?
Ah, that's what's going on.
Hey, Mr. Bones.
Oh,
Hey Bones.
what's up, Bones? Good
I
to
told
see ya.
everybody to come over here after my stream. I told people to come over here.
Nice. I appreciate that. Good to see you guys. Jason says, right now we're in a great time for movies. Yes, we are, especially horror. Yep. But also a great time for amazing YouTube content. Thank you guys, Katie, and all the channel fans we support. You're so awesome,
Thank you.
Jason.
Yes,
Yeah,
you are,
thank you,
Jason.
Jason.
Man.
That's why my channel, I review a little bit of everything because it's not one specific thing, and that way kids can watch it too as well.
Katie, we watched Luck on. Thanks to Steve, let me borrow his
Ah,
Apple TV. We watched
Uh-huh.
Luck. The girls loved it.
Oh, I'm glad
So
they liked it because I remember you commented and it was like, "How is this?" And I was like, "It's really good. I liked it." I
yeah.
don't know why people thought it was like a really bad or movie, but I actually
Oh, they
enjoyed
did.
it.
Got bad reviews.
Yeah.
Hmm.
But I normally go see. I'm the opposite. Like when critical critical. I can't talk tonight. Critics go against movies. I'm one that goes against the critics normally.
Well, that's how Steve and I are. If critics like pan a movie, we're like, we're going to go make our own decision to see
Hmm.
what it's about. So, and we'll go in there, and sometimes we agree with the critics, other times we don't. I mean, if you
yeah.
look at Rotten Tomatoes, they have a critics
Uh,
review, and then they have
Hmm.
the regular people review, and
Right.
sometimes
mm-hmm.
it's like the critics pan something horribly,
Hmm.
and the
Yeah.
people love it, you know.
True.
So
Right.
critics, I
Hmm.
don't know, they don't know.
They don't. I agree. 100%, dude.
Hmm.
Bones says, thanks for coming on the Minute Hour earlier, Steven. You're welcome, Bones. I appreciate you guys inviting me to help celebrate Wes tonight. It was a great time.
And and Michael, you're welcome anytime on the midnight hour too. You
All
know
right,
that.
thank you,
You're
So
welcome on
cool.
my channel. You both are welcome on my channel anytime. You both
thanks.
know that.
So cool.
The
Every
In
Katie
time I
just
fact,
said
I
see,
was
that
going to
you
say,
consider kids'
oh,
content is
oh,
amazing. Love your channel. Oh, thank you, Jason. Hey, Jason,
yeah.
I'm trying to get up to 500 subscribers, and I have a contest going on. So
oh,
Dude.
nice.
I was just going to
I'm only
say, oh,
20
there's Echo.
away from 400. Hi, Echo.
Oh, nice.
There you
Very
go.
cool.
Every time I see Mr. Bones come on, I don't know if y'all have ever seen this movie, but there's a movie I watch every Christmas with my wife. It's White Christmas, and on there they have a song called Mr. Bones. And
Oh, I've seen White Christmas. Yeah, they
every
do.
time I see his name, it starts singing that song in my head, Mr. Bones, Mr. Bones.
Mm-hmm. Oh, Jason, that's very nice of you. Thank you. You're all right. Like Monday would say, you're all right.
You're all right. That's right.
I can't say it in his voice though.
Oh, yeah. He's got his own signature sound. He really does.
Yeah, he does. Well, I like his intro that he did for the Lethal Collective for you guys too. That's him.
That is, yes. Thank you, Jason. That's really sweet. Much appreciated, my man. Um,
Yes.
and I was going to see if.
Hey,
Look at
Corey
Gory.
here. Look
B.
who just popped in. Corey
Wow, I
B
Hi,
in
haven't
the
my
seen you in a
sister.
house.
long time.
I call her my big sister now.
Aw,
Hmm.
great. So many great people, I'm telling you.
Gory's
Um,
awesome.
she is really great. And Gory, just to let you know, I haven't forgotten about our watch party with you and Knight for Deadly Friend, Wes Craven's Deadly Friend. We're gonna do it. It's probably gonna be first or second week of September. So I've pushed some stuff out a little bit, but we're gonna do it, Gory. So I will be reaching out to you. Um, I'll text you or hit you up on Twitter, and we can talk
Nice.
about some dates.
I'll
We're
be there.
I'll be there. I mean, love it. We're
Mhm.
gonna do a watch party for
I'll
Deadly
be there in the chat
Friend.
moderating it like I was last night. So
Ah,
there
that
you
was
go.
great. You're awesome. Awesome.
Thanks. I try. If I'm a moderator for somebody, I think of it as my job.
Well, it shows. You take it seriously, and that's really much appreciated. Gory says, looking forward to it. Yeah, me too. It's gonna be
Mhm.
great.
Gory's awesome. Gory, you need to come back on sometime, and we need to like have like a chat about like just like horror movies in general or something. Just like a girls all
Yeah,
panel. We should get together with some girls and do a girls all panel.
yeah. I'd watch that. I watch that all day long. Corey even
Corey
put out some
B.
really cool content that very few people are doing on Lever Channel. Yeah, she's.
Yeah.
I love all of
Yeah.
her battles.
Um, I do too. Her battles on Sunday night are so much fun. I
Mhm.
watch them right before I watch parties usually, and they're so much fun. Yeah, Gory, I'll text you and we'll see if we can get some girls together and we'll do like a horror movie night or something and just a girls panel. Deadly Friend was such a sad movie. Man, it was good. I haven't seen that.
It's really good. Really, I'm looking forward to
Is it gonna
seeing it
make me
again.
cry?
Um, it's possible. I won't say I won't rule it out. I
Hmm.
won't rule it out. It's really good. And Christy Swanson's first movie,
Hmm.
and that's so cool how Wes introduced all these people. He
That's
introduced Christy
awesome.
Swanson, and
I liked
Johnny
her in
Depp.
Buffy.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I love
Yeah.
that movie. That movie's one of my guilty pleasures. I could watch Buffy all day long.
A lot of people share your passion for Buffy, right? I know a lot of people really do. It's a big, very big, passionate film or franchise.
Oh wow, that's crazy that it's 7 years that West has passed away. It's crazy.
Sure is. Tuesday night or Tuesday will be the
Hmm.
30-year mark, which is not 30-year mark, the 7-year mark. It's gonna be it's hard to believe, really. It
Oh, I
is.
didn't know it was a book. Okay, I'm gonna read the book. Gory, we need a book
Oh,
stream too, cause you know so many books like I do. We need a book stream too.
interesting.
I didn't know that it was a book.
I didn't either. That is very good to know.
Hmm. Buffy's my religion. Mine too. I love Buffy.
Yeah.
She's my spirit animal.
For
Where West
Wes still gets
still
to
gets
me.
yes.
Yeah, I know. I know. And
Just like the Hocus. I don't know if you guys are into Hocus Pocus. Just like the Hocus Pocus, the new one that's gonna come out.
hmm
It also has a book, and I am telling people you need to read the book before you watch the movie because it's gonna tell a lot of different things about the book tells a lot of different things about the movie. So the movie's gonna be different from the book.
Is this the second one?
Yeah, on Disney Plus.
Okay, yeah.
Okay, yeah, I have the Kindle version too. I'm gonna get it on Amazon and read it. Hopefully, I can read it all before the movie watch party. Can we talk about the stew train?
absolutely, Jason. I will never deny
The stew
anyone
train.
the stew train. I mean, come
Hmm.
on, man. No matter where we're at, whether we're on the Movie Bros, Carbonite Jedi, Craving Something Scary, my friend, the stew train is absolutely 100% on the tracks. Get it up!
Yeah! I'm ready, baby!
Let's go, baby. All right, Jason. Here we go.
Get up! Get up!
Come on, Michael. Get it up.
Get up!
Get it up.
Get up!
Get it up.
It was fun.
There
I always
we
think he
go.
says the F word at the end of that. The way he says it's fun, I think he says the F word at the end of that always.
It was funny. Oh, gosh. Get it up. That's right, Jason. Yes, sir. Heck
Yeah.
yeah. We got to always do the dance, man. We got to do the dance for Stu.
Michael's not a stew fan.
No, I like stew.
Yeah, he does. He likes Stu. He
Oh,
does.
okay.
Yeah,
Because I know he doesn't really. He's not really a horror movie fan.
that's true.
Yeah. Yeah.
He's more into Star Wars.
Oh yeah.
Star
I love
Wars
Star
and
Wars too.
sci-fi
Except for the
kind of
last
stuff.
movie, it made me mad. So I don't like the last movie.
The what?
The last movie made me
Oh.
mad.
The what was it? The last
The one with
oh,
Kylo Ren and Rey.
Gotcha.
The last movie with them.
Yeah.
The Emperor that was
Train wreck.
dead
Yeah.
all of a sudden isn't.
Yeah.
His dead clone.
But I did like her backstory though, because the whole time I thought she was part of Luke's father or something.
or maybe she was Luke's
Daughter.
offspring.
Yeah.
Hmm. Yeah.
I
Uh,
thought at the very beginning that she might have been like Han Solo and Princess Leia's long lost daughter or something like that.
right.
Gory's asking
Um,
if Matthew ever saw the stew trial. I don't know, Gory. I don't know. I know that at Monster Mania, what, 2 weeks ago now? I guess it was
yeah.
when you guys, everybody was there in Jersey. I know that Knight mentioned it to him, said, hey, you know, and he told him, mentioned my name and said, we got to do this stew where, we're defending Stu and stuff. And I know that he's heard about it, at least. He's heard about it, but I don't actually seen the clips yet. But every time I'm pulling clips out of that trial and I'm making them into like 7 8 minute long little miniature clips. And every time I post on social, I'm tagging Matthew and his company, his Midnight Movie Club. So
And I also retweeted it and tagged him.
yes, thank you. I saw that. That was awesome of you to do. And I'm
Oh,
hoping that everyone will kind of jump on that and join you and me in doing that because I'm hoping that if he sees enough, alerts with saying this thing and my channel name, he keeps hearing it at conventions, that it'll happen. But,
isn't Brett gonna mention it too?
well, yeah, he was going to. And then Matthew pulled out of the conference in Utah next month. He had to cancel.
Oh,
He's got an
gotcha.
acting gig. So,
I wonder for what.
Oh, that would be good to see him in a
oh,
new movie.
it would, especially if it's Stream 6. No, I'm
He's going to
kidding.
be in Hackers too.
Hackers
Hackers
too.
too. I've never seen Hackers. I've never seen the first one.
What was that sci-fi movie he was in? It was something Wing, and we saw it at the movie theaters. Steve,
Well, we saw 13 Ghosts with him. We saw Starship Troopers. We saw.
we went with my wife and my brother, and we saw the movie in the theaters.
You
It
remember the
was
premise of it? Like what happened? Or the
he was a
story?
he was a it was like Wing Commander. That's it.
Wing Commander Gory, thank
Gory
you.
B getting a
Yes,
sci-fi.
man.
Never seen Wing Commander.
It
Never
was
seen it.
horrible.
Yeah, it wasn't. I don't remember it that well, other than we didn't like the movie. It was not because of Matthew's acting. It was just
Yeah,
the movie itself was not
Jason,
that
that would
good.
be interesting if he said, "I'm the one who killed Dewey." That would be interesting.
Oh my gosh, bro! If he did, I'd be so happy. Thank you, Jason. The Stew Trial is one of the best things to ever be on YouTube. Should win an award. Really
Um,
appreciate that, man. That's very nice of you to say. Thank you.
Maybe we could come up with our own award show and all the horror community, like all the people in our
Yeah,
community, and make
yeah.
up our own. Maybe I'll start that. Maybe I'll do something, and we can give award out to each other or something like that.
Hey, that would be awesome.
Freddie Prinze Jr. was in Scooby Doo.
Yep.
Yeah, he was.
That was awesome, Corey. I loved seeing your pictures from when you went to the con. That was awesome. She went to the con last weekend. She was on my channel last weekend. And then she went to a con, I think on Saturday it was.
Nice.
So that was really cool. She got to meet Freddie Prinze Jr. and a couple other people and stuff. There was also the Scooby Doo wagon she took a picture of.
Nice.
The van, I forget what they call it.
Was
The
Matthew Lillard there with him?
I don't think so. That's why my son wanted to meet him, and he met Gary. Oh,
Oh,
that's awesome.
met Gray too. That's really cool. Wow, very nice.
Yeah, it is.
I had amazing it has
Knight had an
cartoons.
amazing live stream about 80s and 90s cartoons. So much fun. Yes, please do an award show. Okay,
There you
I'll
go.
do an award show and get a bunch of people involved, and we'll make up an award show. We'll have presenters and stuff like that.
Yeah, Gory does. What is it called? The Oscars, right? The Oscars award ceremony. That Horror Addicts over there that Gory and Danny does together, and I was a presenter over there on the awards the show this year. It's pretty darn cool. They do a
That is
pretty it's pretty big. It's got a lot
mhm.
of participants in it.
That's really
Very
cool.
detailed. Yeah.
So yeah, I'm gonna, you know what I'm gonna do? Cause y'all don't know off screen, I write down my ideas and stuff, and then I like come up with a plan, and then once I do that, I'll message you guys and see if you guys want to be part of it or whatever.
Nice. Okay. Yeah.
You
Definitely.
know, that way each channel in the community that I know of
Hmm.
can get an award and stuff like that, and I'll have people do each genre and stuff like that. Maybe I'll do a live and then have people pop on to present the award or something.
Yeah. Or you can have like, um, yeah, there it is. It's the Oscars on Horror Addicts. Yep. Same
Mhm.
night as the Oscars every year. It does it.
That's awesome.
So while the on TV, they're hosting the Oscars to get some like, way to get away from the Oscars and all the drama and mess.
Mhm.
And you can just do this and do the horror genre
That's
only.
awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. You got people submit their speeches in advance to you on videos. So you can have them loaded in a
Mhm.
StreamYard, and it's cool.
Mhm.
There's different ways you can do it. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
mine would probably be like a live stream. I think that would be cool because I haven't seen anybody really do it as like a live stream. So I think I'm gonna do it as like a live stream and have the presenter like be in like the background and then have them pop up on the screen when it's their time to present the award or whatever. And then make awards for everybody. That's what I'm gonna do. I think that's what I'm gonna do.
love it.
Hey Jen.
Hey, Jan, good to see you.
Hi, Jen.
Good to see you, my friend. You should be asleep, but I can't. Well, it's understandable. All right, I'll just
Uh,
say that it's
yeah.
understandable. Just hang in
Jen,
there.
I'm here thinking of you. If you need something, please let me know because I don't live that far from you and I can just drive 3 hours if you need a friend to sit with you or something like that.
Yeah.
Fate better
Let's
not
see.
win the talking award about Jupiter
Jupiter
Brian.
brain. Oh my gosh.
Jupiter Brain, what's that? I don't even know what that is.
Oh no. Jason, why'd you open up this can of worms? So basically, it's the idea that there's no such thing as a circle.
Oh,
Then
gotcha.
basically
Yeah.
defending why there's no circle and how. I honestly, he started going into it. My brain was just like, I ain't got time for this. And we gave him a real hard time about it. So that's
Does
why
this
Jason's
Oh,
giving him a
okay,
hard time.
have
gotcha.
to do something
It's
with?
kind of like that theory that people think the flat earthers. That's
Yeah,
what
I
it
was
sounds
gonna
like.
say, does
Basically,
this
that's
have
what
to
it
do with
is.
flat Earth?
Yeah, that's right. It's not a circle. You're not really seeing a circle. You think as a circle is
Mhm.
you
I
looping or
watched
flipping
I
over.
watched that flat Earth documentary on Netflix, and I'm like, what the heck am I watching right
It's
now? And I didn't
ridiculous.
know that it was about flat earthers because my friend's like, you want to watch this? And I'm like, okay.
Mm,
And I'm like, okay, let's watch it. And I didn't realize it was a documentary on flat Earth. And I'm a huge like astronomy person and science person, like space and stuff like that. I'm like, that's not true. My friend's like, yes, it is. I'm like, no, it's not. The
Mm,
Earth is not flat.
I
no.
mean, I just don't understand why they, if they think it's true, why haven't people like sailed off the edge of the world?
Right. Yeah, exactly. For scares, we do it live and play recorded videos for the presenters. Oh, okay, that's awesome. Yeah, but I would come sit with you, Jen. You're worth it. I would come sit with you if you needed me to.
Okay. Jason wants to know what's our favorite Harry Crumb scene?
Hmm.
Oh boy.
That's a hard one because I
There's
actually
so
really
many.
liked it.
I
I mean, the one
know.
where he walks into the gym dressed like the Bulgarian dude.
The hair
Mhm.
salon.
Yeah, the hair salon.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes.
Badouche, or what his name is.
that was a fun
Bavush
scene.
Vedesh. Hey,
Yes.
can you
Try
please
it with a
spell that?
D. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I don't think so. Try it with a D.
He had so many different disguises. I don't know what my favorite scene would have been.
I know it's hard. Pick one, but I do love that whole sequence. He's there with the girl with the mud pack,
Yeah,
and
and they
his
play tic
beard
tac
falls
toe.
off and falls right on her private
Crotch.
area. Oh, my
Mm-hmm.
crotch area. Oh my gosh. And then he quickly
And then
picks it up and puts it on his chin, so it's
chin,
a beard instead of chest hair.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's just so much, so many for me.
and then the
Night. I
fish
mean,
in the fish
go ahead.
tank,
Go ahead, Mike. What's that?
the fish in the fish tank.
Oh, the
When it gives his
pen.
hand and he's like hitting it and he
Yeah.
like slaps it on the picture.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And he looks out the window and he's listening to the guy talk and he goes, I know the what do you say? I know the score
I
for
know
that
the
game.
score of that game.
Yeah.
40
40
love.
love.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man. And then he does the darts blind.
Yeah.
It's that last one, and then it falls on the case and breaks the
Mm-hmm.
open. Oh my gosh.
Is that the
Yeah.
one where he
Ah.
does the he was talking about how he was he was trained in kung fu or something and he's standing there
Yes.
and he does a backflip.
Mm-hmm.
That's yeah. That's in the dude's office that was behind it. The guy's name Drazen, Elliot Drazen's office,
Uh-huh.
where he's got all of his
Mm-hmm.
eggs.
Ugh.
Hey
Jen, you're
Jen,
funny.
if you want to see beards, go to the Movie
Jensen
Bros
Craven
videos
finally shaved his.
and watch the very
I
first
did.
video. Watch the very first video, which
Which
is
video?
Who's Harry Crumb?
Oh yeah.
And Steve had not shaved in like a year.
Did he have a long beard?
Was it that bad, dude?
Oh,
I can't
it
remember.
wasn't. I mean, it was bad. You looked like you're homeless, dude.
Oh no. I have to go watch that now that Michael says I
I'm
have
literally
to watch
pulling it up right now. Seriously am.
I
And
have to go watch that.
it was our first attempt at doing a video
Oh
um,
gosh. We didn't know
with
what
our. We had done
we
a
didn't have any
video,
lighting.
no lighting, and our levels were. I mean, Steve was up really high or really low, and I was the opposite. It was just so
I'm
funny.
doing a I'm taking a screenshot now so you can guys see that.
That's funny.
Oh.
Yeah, it was our very first one.
I actually watched some of Craven's old videos on something Craven something scary, and they were actually not bad.
Well, his very first one, I kind of like told him to go do a horror channel. Um, and his very first one he did, if you listen to his voice, he had COVID at the time. He did his first video when he had COVID.
Oh wow,
Okay.
Let's get a
that's
good
crazy.
screenshot.
Yeah.
You didn't know you had COVID at the time?
Oh no, I knew I had it. It was miserable for the first I guess 3 weeks that I had it. Let's take a look here. And I thought my voice sounded a lot better. I remember I was like,
Oh.
okay, because the Rose McGowan story broke out that she wasn't going to do. She was offered a chance to do voiceover work for Scream 5, and I'm like, I can't sit on this. I've got to get this out. So I got all the strength I could muster for like 10 minutes to make that narration video. And it's like, oh, thanks for watching Craven Something Scary. I'm like, you have to go back and watch it, Katie. It's my first upload, September the 4th.
I will go back and watch it.
Oh my gosh. Now here comes the scene. There it is.
Oh my gosh.
That's our very first video of our channel here together. There's my beard. There's Michael's way up in the air. I'm way down below him. Wearing this a little tiny box over there on the left.
You look like Santa Claus almost.
Yeah, I know.
He looks like a Tennessee mountain man.
I'm telling you, this is where it all began, as Loomis said.
That doesn't even look like you guys.
It really doesn't.
No, it
They're so
doesn't.
different. Gory says, I'm looking that up right now. Yeah, I'm telling you, if you go look at the Craven channel, the very first video, you'll see it.
Jen goes, that's something scary, all right.
All right, Jen.
That's funny.
Throwing the daggers out, man.
If you go look, because I was a podcast before I went on YouTube. If you go
Thank
listen
you,
to the first
Jason.
episode of the podcast, I had to quit in the middle of it, and then I had to restart it. And you hear me stuttering so much and everything.
I mean, we all have to start somewhere, right? You got to start where you're at, and you learn and you grow, and with the hope that you continue to get better and elevate. That's it.
I think from where I was from a year, like it, because October 15th will be a year, so I'm gonna do a year party thing.
Same.
From where I was from a year ago till now, my
Yeah.
videos gotten a lot better and the thumbnails got a lot better.
Oh yeah.
Because if you go watch the first like couple of like thumbnails, you'd be like, "What is this girl doing?"
I mean, that's the beauty of it. And I feel the same way. I mean, I think you can see if you go back to my old videos and you kind of just look at the thumbnails, look at the just gradually see how it's changing over time.
Right. Yeah.
So and you know and that was something I'm thankful for.
I even watched Night Watch Jones' couple first videos too.
Oh yeah.
I like to go back and like look at the people's first videos to where they are now and just compare them. I like doing stuff like that.
Oh yeah, it's really eye opening. It's pretty darn cool.
Yeah, it is. I love men with
Jen
beards.
says I like
if
men with
they're
beards
neat
if
and
they're neat and shaped nicely. Yeah.
Mhm.
And that's understandable.
Yeah, I
Well,
agree.
You don't like beard hair in your meal?
No,
oh gosh,
does?
Michael.
sometimes like when I
Thanks, Jason.
eat, I have to put my hair up because otherwise food
Yeah.
will get in my hair.
Steven
But see, I
did
don't
too.
wear my hair.
Had to put his beard in a ponytail.
Last night I went to go see Fall. Oh my God, Sweaty Hands movie
Oh.
from the start to finish. I never seen that one.
Oh, no, I don't know.
Sweetly
either.
hands, or is he saying sweaty?
What?
I'm sure you mean sweaty hands.
Oh,
Yeah. I
Yeah.
haven't heard anything about that movie.
what kind of movie was it where he had sweetly hands?
Probably not one you'd be putting on
Hey,
advertising too
Not
much.
for the kids.
Exactly.
hey, what about Society? When Night Watch Stone made us watch that.
Oh my
Oh, man.
gosh. Shunting.
That was a twisted movie.
That was so messed up.
So which one is more Tusk or that one?
That was
Neither.
Society for me, I have to say. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, Society was like not as believable as maybe Tusk was.
True.
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think Society's more more than Tusk. Tusk I could handle a little bit, but Society grossed me out more than Tusk. Last June, Mike and I had long hair and a long beard, and he looked like a homeless man. Oh
who,
wow!
me?
No,
No,
no.
No,
Oh.
her fiance.
I was like, man, growing the man
But
bun.
Totally different
Telling ya.
movie, guys. He's saying,
there you go. Exactly, Jason.
yeah.
Well, guys, I would normally, you guys know I'm the king of the live streams and go until 6 hours, but tomorrow we got to get up early, guys. We got a 9 a.m. Eastern. 9 a.m. Central, 10 a.m. Eastern watch party, and it's after midnight here for me, and that's so if I'm gonna stay awake for that in the morning, I'm gonna need to probably call it a night. I know we all do probably could use some sleep, so. If it wasn't for us getting up early, we could continue this great live stream. You guys are being so awesome. Jason,
Yeah.
thank you for being here, man.
And it's 1 a.m. here. So.
Yeah, thanks for chatting with us, and
Oh, yeah.
thanks for coming on, Katie.
Yeah, thanks,
Thank
Katie.
you guys for having me. I appreciate you both.
Oh, you too. You too. Thank you, Jason. Keep up the good work. I love the channel. Thank you for that encouragement. We're going to keep doing this. We're really trying to do at least once a week like this, a couple hours, come in, we talk about movies and just whatever life brings us.
And I'll be in the chat to bug you guys every
Within
time.
reason.
Yeah, within reason. That's right, Katie. Katie will always be here either on this in the chat. Sometimes she may appear on the screen. You just never know. Dogs and cats living together, so anything can happen.
Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. You're so sweet.
Oh,
No.
thank you. Well, guys, listen. As we close it out and say goodnight, I'll see Katie and Michael. I'll see you back for Jason and all of you guys that are still here. I'll leave you with this clip as we say goodnight. And Michael and I will be back hopefully next week
Yeah.
after tomorrow's watch party.
Got any suggestions? Let us know. Email Craven.
Yeah, please do email us. Yes, email me. Let me know if you guys do have suggestions, 'cause we're all about it. And
Jason
don't
has a
forget,
quick
guys.
question for you, Craven.
Oh, let me look. Thanks for letting me know. Yeah, what you got, Jason? Yeah, no problem. We'll wait. We'll wait for you, man. If you guys are here that are watching this on the replay mode, not subscribed to Michael over at the Carbonite Jedi. Links in the description of this video. And Katie's over at Popping the Popcorn. You just type it in, it pops right up. No pun intended.
Sometimes it
Unintended.
does. Sometimes you have to put Katie
Yeah.
in front of it.
Okay. Good tip. But you can find that channel there. Do please go subscribe. Katie's got all stuff going on all the time. So good stuff, good reviews, fun live streams. They're always a blast. Let's see here. Jason says, I like Scary plays the Happy Halloween song. It's so funny. All of you guys are oh, that's great. Yeah, I had to stop playing it over here for I got copyright claims both times I've done it. So I've stopped using that. Now we can sing it, but not the actual studio version. But you're saying that he plays the clip, the 2-minute clip of us. Okay.
Yeah, he does.
That's
The
hilarious.
first time we did it, Jack was on, and I think you had 8 other people, and Jack Stannis had his guitar, and we all sang it together.
Yes.
Mhm.
Yes. And that happened on Brandon's channel. It was insane. It was so much chaos. We're all singing
Brandon
it.
plays the clip of y'all doing it.
I love that.
Everybody. Sometimes they'll do a super chat and say, "Can we have that song with all you guys?"
That's so funny. All right. I know I've seen that little clip, but I gotta next time I'm on his channel, I'm gonna remember. I must say, dude, pull it up. Let's go. Jack is amazing. Yes, he is. Jen says, not quite together. Yeah, that's the beautiful thing. Because there's a little delay between all of us in the bandwidth here
Network
crossing.
speeds, yeah. it's
Network
crazy.
speeds are all vary, and if his homes are different.
Oh my gosh.
So they're all the singing's all out of rhythm. It's so awesome. It's beautiful chaos.
Everybody's
like
trying to
Jason said,
listen
it's
to everybody
requested
else.
a lot. A lot of people like to play that, have him play it.
Dude,
Oh,
it's requested
Steve's,
a lot.
Steve's hitting sleepy mode. His eyes are half shut.
My eyes are telling me it's time to go. As much fun as I'm having, guys. I'll see you backstage in a second. But for everyone in the chat, thank you, Jason,
Good
Jen,
night, guys.
everyone who's been here tonight. Bones, Echo, Gory. I'm probably leaving somebody out. That's why I hate to say names.
Big Tank
It's always
Hank.
with you. Yep, everybody, everyone, and anyone who I've not called out. Thank you. Appreciate you being here. And we'll leave you with a little bit of spicy mustard, and we'll call it a night.
Do you feel the